Diddy has received his prison sentence. Bad Bunny will headline the Superbowl Halftime Show. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B hit below the belt. All that and more coming up on the Weekly Rundown. Hi everyone, I'm Camila and you're watching The Weekly Rundown, a show in which I use jokes and journalism to cover current events and trending topics. Now let's get started. The king of baby oil has just been sentenced. Sean Diddy Combs has just been sentenced to 50 months in prison on Friday, October 3rd for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. In addition to his 4-year sentence, the judge slapped on a $500,000 fine and 5 years of supervised release after his prison sentence. Earlier this week, the prosecutors were campaigning for the judge to give him an 11-year sentence, and Diddy's defense team wanted a 14-month sentence in which time already served would be accounted for. The day before his sentencing, Diddy wrote a letter to the judge saying in part, Dear Judge Submarinian, I lost my way. I got lost in my journey, lost in the drugs and the excess. My downfall was rooted in my selfishness. And guys, he also begged for mercy. I ask for your mercy today, not only for my sake, but for the sake of my children. Now, the judge told the court on Friday that a substantial sentence was needed to, quote, send a message to abusers and victims alike that exploitation and violence against women is met with real accountability, end quote. He also said, quote, to Ms. Ventura and to the other brave survivors that came forward, I want to say first, we heard you. I am proud of you for coming to the court to tell what really happened, end quote. What do you all think? Do you think that Diddy's 4-year sentence is fair, or that he deserved less time or more time? The U.S. government has officially shut down as of October 1st after Republican and Democratic policymakers in Congress failed to come to a budget agreement. Okay. During this shutdown, federal workers might face layoffs or work without pay, but they will receive back pay whenever the government reopens, and let's hope and pray that it's soon. This is the second federal government shutdown within 7 years, both occurring during a Trump presidency. This time, the Republicans and Democrats have been blaming each other, mudslinging, finger pointing, and going at it online like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. But I'll get to the two of them later. But with all the malice and dissension going on in this country, it's just too much. I can't take it. I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm sick of it. Speaking of malice and dissension and hate and discord, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. The two rappers have been going back and forth on X for hours and days on end, and it has gotten super nasty, hitting below the belt, insulting each other's children, talking shit about each other's vaginas. All I see is two angry women. This goes to show that money doesn't buy happiness. And I think both of them need some therapy and divine intervention. There's a quote that goes, when you argue with a fool, it proves that there's two. When you argue with a fool, it proves that there's two. So that means you argue with an idiot, you become an idiot as well. It's one thing to like clap back, but to go on for hours and for days and giving all this energy to someone that you hate is so low vibrational. Even in the Bible, in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 23, it says, do not have anything to do with selfish and stupid arguments because you know that they produce quarrels. Moving on, since Nicki and Cardi won't. Oh, all right, you guys, it's time for the inspirational quote of the week, and it is, keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Who let the dogs out? Who? Tyrese did. Singer and actor Tyrese Gibson had to turn himself in when a warrant was issued for his arrest in connection to animal cruelty after his dogs allegedly killed a neighbor's dog in his Atlanta neighborhood. On Friday, October 3rd, he was booked in a Fulton County, Georgia jail and released on a $20,000 bond. But that's not all. Officials want the dogs turned in too. Rob Pitts, the chairman of the Board of Commissioners of Fulton County, Georgia, spoke to ABC News saying in part, "We can't force him to tell us where the dogs are, but the judge will be able to compel him to turn the dogs over to us." Do you think that Tyrese's dogs should be put down for this killing? Does Tyrese deserve jail time for his negligence? Comment down below. Bad Bunny, baby! Bad Bunny, the king of Latin trap, was announced as the 2026 Super Bowl Halftime Show headliner. The news came with a lot of excitement as well as outrage.
NFL won't be able to sleep at night over Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance. Bad Bunny's how you beat Trump. Did the NFL cancel Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show? MAGA proposes shock Super Bowl replacement for Bad Bunny. NFL is so weak for choosing Bad Bunny for Super Bowl. And so on and so forth.
Back in April, I went to a restaurant that turns into a salsa club every Friday and Saturday night, and the majority of the 2 hours I was there, they played primarily Bad Bunny. It was like the Bad Bunny club. So I have a feeling that his performance is going to be highly anticipated. I don't know if he's going to lean into the satanic stuff or the LGBTQ stuff, but we'll see. Primatologist, anthropologist, and ethologist Jane Goodall passed away on October 1st at 91 years old due to natural causes. She was known for her groundbreaking work with wild chimpanzees in Tanzania's Gombe Stream National Park. She passed away while in California for a speaking tour. A video message she recorded prior to the event was played instead. She said, quote, "I've been working on trying to make this a better world for animals, people, and the environment, flat out since 1986. And one of my greatest reasons for hope in this battered world is the youth." End quote. Her research began in 1960 and made discoveries about chimpanzees' use of tools, which challenged the idea that tool use was unique to just humans. Thank you, Jane, for your contributions. Please rest in peace. The city of Brownsville, Tennessee unveiled a 10-foot bronze statue honoring the late, great Tina Turner. The statue is erected in Heritage Park and is facing her former high school just across the street. But this news is getting attention for all the wrong reasons. Fans and critics have some strong opinions about the statue.
Alan Lambert said, "The new Tina Turner statue looks more like Kang from Masters of the Universe." Absolutely nobody. Tina Turner statue. Yikes. Hold on, there's another one. Oh yeah, he roasted this.
Who we need to talk to. I don't know who we need to talk to about statues, but I think we should just stop them. Because I know this ain't supposed to be Tina Turner. What's art got to do with it? Because who is this? She deserved better. You trying to honor her, you dishonoring her.
She's simply the best. But that helmet hair looks a hot mess. Trust me, I should know, bad wig. WNBA star Angel Reese clapped back at a critic who asked her, quote, "Do you want to be an IG model or a WNBA player? Pick one at this point." Reese responded by saying, quote, "Well, no, I'll never pick one because my dream job doesn't pay enough." Same, sis. Same. She goes on to say, "While my side job pays me 7 figures. Anyway, go check out my new episode." And then she links the episode to her newest unapology. She's referring to her podcast Unapologetic. I can't say this. She's referring to her podcast Unapologetically Angel. Okay. Y'all, that was a struggle. I'm sorry. It's a tongue twister. With her business mindset, she's earning more off the basketball court than on it. She recently turned lemons into lemonade by trademarking the term "me bounds" and selling merch. The phrase "me bounds" was initially being floated around as a way to mock Reese for generating rebounds off of her own misses. She said, quote, "So the me bounds, if you know, you know. They tried to clown me for rebounds. And what did I do? I made a bag off of it. 6 figures. Thank you. So y'all can try again because I do need some other ideas, other colorways. So just keep it coming. For one, I'm happy that Angel is so young and so successful and so paid. And she's very business savvy and she's winning despite all of the hate that comes her way. And two, it just goes to show that these celebrities are out here working more than one job or have more than one source of income, just like the rest of us, okay? They just have different problems and a better home and fancier cars. Mackenzie Scott, ex-wife of CEO tycoon Jeff Bezos, is completely in her philanthropy bag, okay? She's in her philanthropy bag. She recently donated $50 million to the Native Forward Scholars Fund, a nonprofit that provides college scholarships to Native American students. Not even a month prior, Scott donated $70 million to the United Negro College Fund, which will be distributed to 37 HBCUs. She is truly an angel and for the people. Unlike her greedy ex-husband, he went bald and all of his empathy vanished with his last hair follicle, okay? Dear Miss Scott, I love you and I could really use a donation right now. Thanks for watching the weekly rundown. Subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you. Also follow me on Instagram at It's Camila and follow me on TikTok at Camila_TV. Bye, y'all.